They were glowing with happiness just weeks ago, but today Kim Go Eun's tearful voice shattered the internet. "I lost the baby," she confessed, her words echoing like thunder in a quiet room. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single update on this emotional and shocking story between two of Korea's most beloved stars. What really happened behind the cameras? And how did Lee Min-ho react when he heard the news? The world saw them as a fairy tale couple. Lee Min-ho, the leading man with a global fan base, and Kim Go Eun, the quiet powerhouse with grace and depth in every role. Their chemistry in The King, Eternal Monarch, had fans dreaming of a real-life romance. And when they finally confirmed they were together, it was as if K-drama magic had spilled into reality. For months, they lived under the public's eye, smiling at awards shows, going on secret vacations, and even wearing matching couple items that eagle-eyed fans quickly caught on to. But beneath the surface of their perfect world, a private struggle was unfolding, one that neither of them had prepared for. In a recent sit-down interview meant to celebrate her new film, Kim Go Eun revealed something no one expected. She paused, took a deep breath, and then quietly said, "I was pregnant, but I lost the baby." The room fell into silence, the cameras still rolling as tears welled in her eyes. Her voice shook, but she didn't stop. She owed her fans the truth, she said, because they had celebrated with her, and now they deserved to understand her pain. The story of how it all began was nothing short of magical. After months of keeping their relationship quiet, sources close to the couple confirmed earlier this year that Kim Go Eun was expecting their first child. It was supposed to be a joyful announcement. Whispers spread among close friends and family, with a quiet promise that a public statement would follow once they were ready. Lee Min-ho was said to be over the moon. One of his friends anonymously revealed that he had already started sketching designs for a nursery in his home. They were planning for a future, one that included laughter, lullabies, and a growing family. But fate had other plans. The first signs that something wasn't right came when Kim Go Eun abruptly pulled out of a high-profile brand shoot in late April. Her agency only mentioned health concerns, but fans quickly grew worried. She had always been professional and rarely canceled commitments. Then came a string of missed public appearances. Lee Min-ho, normally very active on social media, suddenly went silent. The air was heavy with questions, but no one wanted to believe the worst. And then she said it, on camera, unfiltered, raw. "I remember the day I found out I was pregnant," she began, wiping away a tear. "I was nervous and excited. I told him that night, and he held me so tight. We cried together. He kept saying, 'We're going to be a family.' I'll never forget those words." She paused again, clearly struggling with the memory. "But just a few weeks later, I started bleeding. I was rushed to the hospital. And that's when the doctor told us we had lost the baby." Her voice broke. Fans watching the interview could barely contain their own tears. Social media exploded with messages of support and heartbreak. The hashtag #StayStrongKimGoeun began trending within minutes. People from all over the world posted messages saying how brave she was, how much they admired her for speaking up, and how they were sending love and healing her way. But the most anticipated reaction was still missing. Lee Min-ho. Where was he? How was he handling this devastating news? Close friends later revealed that Lee Min-ho had been by her side throughout the entire ordeal. One friend, who requested anonymity, shared that he refused to leave the hospital while she was being treated. He was in shock, the friend said. He kept asking the doctors if there was anything else that could be done. He held her hand the whole time. They added that even after being discharged, the two had chosen to stay out of the spotlight, grieving privately at Min-ho's family home. Still, he remained publicly silent. Until today. Just hours after Kim Go Eun's confession aired, Lee Min-ho broke his silence with a simple but powerful message posted on his official fan cafe. It read, "Sometimes life doesn't go the way we plan, but love means staying, even when it hurts. Thank you for your kindness. Please continue to support her. She is stronger than anyone I know." It was short, but it said everything. Fans could feel the pain behind those words, but also the deep respect and love he had for her. He didn't use her name, nor did he talk about himself. It was about her strength, her grief, her journey. The entertainment industry, often known for its carefully curated image and avoidance of personal drama, reacted in an unexpected way. Fellow actors, directors, and even fashion brands who had worked with Kim Go Eun and Lee Min-ho began posting tributes. Messages of support flooded both of their social media pages. One director, who worked with Go Eun on a previous project, wrote, "She is made of fire and light. Even in this, she is grace personified." But it wasn't just about sympathy. It became a conversation. The confession opened a public dialogue about miscarriage, grief, and emotional healing, especially among celebrities who are often expected to smile no matter what. Fans praised Kim Go Eun for her bravery and honesty, saying that by speaking her truth, she gave others permission to share theirs. It was a moment that humanized her far beyond the world of K-dramas and red carpet photos. She wasn't just a superstar anymore. She was a woman who had experienced love, loss, and the courage to speak about both. Meanwhile, insiders have shared that Kim Go Eun and Lee Min-ho are now focusing on healing together. They've taken time off from upcoming projects, pushing back schedules to prioritize their relationship and emotional recovery. One mutual friend reportedly said, "They're walking through the storm hand in hand. They're not rushing anything. They're just being present for each other." What's next for the couple remains unclear. Will they eventually share more of their journey? Will they take a step back from the limelight permanently? For now, no one knows. But one thing is certain. This tragedy, though devastating, has also deepened the love and respect that the public holds for them. In the end, Kim Go Eun's words weren't just heartbreaking. They were transformative. "I lost the baby," she said. But in her pain, she gave others permission to grieve, to speak, and to heal. And Lee Min-ho, ever the silent protector, showed the world what it means to love not just in joy, but in sorrow too. Their love story now holds a new chapter, not just of romance, but of resilience. So as fans continue to pray for their healing and future, one message echoes louder than all the rest. You are not alone. Let's send them love. Let's give them space. And let's keep hoping that someday, when the time is right, they'll smile again, and maybe even share happier news. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt updates like this one. This is a journey none of us expected, but it's one that has united fans across the globe in compassion, understanding, and unwavering support. And as the days turned into weeks, the public's outpouring of support didn't fade. It only grew stronger. Fans around the world organized online vigils and message boards filled with letters of encouragement, photos, and artwork dedicated to Kim Go Eun and Lee Min-ho. These weren't just fans anymore. They had become a family of strangers bound together by empathy and love for a couple who had silently carried so much pain. In a surprising and touching move, one fan club from the Philippines planted a tree in honor of the baby lost, calling it the Eternal Star. Others followed suit: Japan, Thailand, even fans in France and Brazil. Trees were planted, stars named, letters written.